Oh, welcome back, Airplane Ambition. Well, I'm just leaving the airport and trying to process everything that just happened. It's always good to get the raw data, if you will. So it's cloudy today. I was able to fly in some IMC conditions. Pretty much the whole trip there was in the clouds, so no foggles, just an IMC. So I had to talk with the instructor about, focusing on, really focusing on just watching G5 today. And he agreed that that was a good thing for me to do, because once I get that really down, then he'll start taking away instruments on the plane, and then we got to fly with less instruments than needed. So overall, I think today went really pretty well. I really did pretty good the entire way there. Did most of the radio calls. Okay, sorry, making a turn. Was in IMC, did really better with making adjustments, finding myself off course a little bit, making those corrections, doing smaller corrections. In IMC conditions, one of the things that you talk about doing an IFR flight is scanning. Obviously when I buy my own plane, it's going to have an autopilot, so I'm not doing the whole workload the entire time. But it is good in this training part to really know how to get into a situation, get out of a situation, stay on course and heading. And I think down there I did a really good job. On the way back, I had to make a lot of corrections. Not the course so much as just the wind kept pushing us, and so I kind of got pushed off course a little bit at the beginning and was fighting to get back on course for a good part of the trip back. The trip there was pretty slow. I had quite a headwind, about 30 knot headwind, so the plane was just flying pretty slow, pretty quick on the way back. I did much better today on, when it was time to descend, committing to descent, getting a good stabilized approach. I felt good about, coming in. When I actually got to the point of, taking the foggles off by Goshen, I was pretty much lined up with the runway. Now I did have to do a circling to land because we did the VOR in, and then at the circle to land 27. As far as the first airport, that was a GPS RNAV approach, and it really was pretty good. When we actually broke through the clouds, only about 600 feet above the ground, right there was the runway, and I was right on course, and I just really set right up to land. I'd already turned the lights on before we came out of the clouds, so had runway in sight. Was able to land. It went really well. So overall, I definitely capitalized on doing some things better today that I had not done as well. Was it perfect? No. But definitely a step in the right direction. I think a couple more flights were just focusing on those G5s and really getting all this stuff down correctly will put me where I need to be. Excuse me. So good Saturday. I've got a couple weeks before my next training, so I'm gonna have some time to really hopefully study and get the stuff clear in my head, and still process all that happened today. Like I said, good flight, some real IMC conditions, and worked well. Talk to you next time. Hope to see you again on Airplane Ambition as I continue my IFR training.